Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Well, it's time. It's endgame time, y'all. So let's hop into the gummy ship. Is it crazy? It's just a big H now.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at this point, I don't even care about aesthetics. I don't care about the look. Like, I'm just gonna make, like, a block of, like, guns and just fling it right at Zedmus's fucking castle, you know? Just fuck this noise.
The good old awkward zombie build. Look at it!
What am I even, like, it's just, you just gave up after a while.
No, I think he went all the way. He used all the power of his spar brain.
What does this represent? What is this for? Is it what? It's just...
Well, there's a T mini-ship and there's a H mini-ship. And then, obviously, the go-to thing to make sure you minimize as much damage as possible is to have a ship with a big hole in the middle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. It's the trick, the gambit. I think what was the other one? Starfield. Yeah, Starfield has you do that as well. Now, this stage is pretty insane, because, I mean, it's obviously huge Star Wars vibes. I mean, we knew that since you see the design of the different organization build teams. It takes huge cues from, like, how the Empire does its ships, especially, like, the Star Destroyer. So to get a legit fucking Star Wars kind of sequence is pretty, nice.
Well, I mean, all of Birth by Sleep was essentially the downfall of Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, that's true. Although, as we've seen it did conclude in a different way. And now, I guess, now that all that energy is out of their system, I'm gonna have to see what they do when they eventually do get Star Wars into Kingdom Hearts, like what they have to adapt at that point.
Terror should never say Padme.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting world.
So I'm thinking of the Red Letter Media thing, but yeah, this is a dope gummy ship stage. I didn't do any of the extra missions and whatnot, because for me in KH2, this was enough for me. I felt more of an incentive to do them in frame because it's like a nice open world sort of layout. But I'm assuming Spar's 100%ed this before.
I'm definitely seeing the bullets kind of fly through the middle of the big hole that he's doing, so it definitely does work. I kind of wish I knew about that earlier when I played this the first time, because I think it would have helped with some of I didn't die on these, but I know for example the the pirate ship optional mini boss. I think it would have helped a lot with that.
I'm going to look up the best gummy ship designs for Kingdom Hearts 2.
This should be good.
Well, in Kingdom Hearts 3, someone made a Tonberry.
Wasn't that I thought that was a blueprint.
It may have been, but I'm just looking at this here. That's pretty cool.
I do remember seeing one where, and this may have been a blueprint as well, it's a Cloud on the motorcycle during that one sequence.
Yes.
In Final Fantasy VII, yeah.
Oh, there's A-Wings here, there's X-Wings. These, funnily enough, were done in the Kingdom Hearts 1 gummy ship editor, which, was not as advanced as 2 or 3's.
No matter what kind of Legos you get, in these sort of games, people will find ways to make some really interesting and cool designs, and I know, as the games go on, the ship editors got more advanced. Admittedly, it's not as viable as just making the big Cheerio that you're gonna drive here, but still.
Oh my god. Someone made Among Us.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Actually, here's what I want. See if you can find an R-Wing.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm looking at this stage, and the music playing as well. Dude, this totally feels like a fucking Star Fox stage, too.
Yeah, absolutely. There is an R-Wing.
Can you, well, you can link me that later. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess now I'm just kind of wondering if we're ever going to get anything for Star Fox that's not just another fucking remake of 64. I mean, with how Zero did and everything, and I don't know anymore.
Yeah. I think I've said this before, but I'm a Star Fox 64 fan more than I am a Star Fox fan, but I would love a return to form for the series. Roll on Switch 2. Everyone else got their heyday here. It's time for Star Fox to shine again.
Metroid's back as well, and hey, when the Switch 2 comes out, I cannot wait to see what they do next, because Dread was great. I have a few ideas on kind of what I would want to see for the next Metroid game, but the future is looking good. I know Prime 4 you know, they're still working on that. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, Star Fox needs some stuff. F-Zero, I guess? I don't know what you can do with it at that point, so I don't know.
Well, there's F-Zero 99 right now.
Well, yeah, but that's not what people have been asking for.
Look, I hate to bitch about it, because honestly, my counterpart in another commentary group kind of takes up the FF bitching. The funniest thing, when they announced it, it was like, after X amount of years, F-Zero is back as this game. It's like, that's not what people wanted.
As the same game you've been playing for 20 years.
Yeah.
Alright, off to the Haunted Mansion. I don't think Eddie Murphy's going to be there. Probably couldn't get him in time.
You know, I just had this terrible notion of them going to the Simpson house, and they gotta fight Heartless there in the Simpson house. That would not be ideal, I think.
Well, you just walk in and they're sitting on the couch.
Maybe, you know, like, have you heard of the, I don't know how much you know about this, but I know back in, like, the 90s, they actually had a contest, and they did this on, like, Fox Kids or whatever, I believe. You could win the house from The Simpsons, and that house is still up. It's still structured the way it is, but because the house is so weirdly designed, and like how the rooms are laid out and real strange, and you know, the fact that it's the fucking Simpsons house, it doesn't really have anybody living in it or anybody wanting to buy it. It's just kind of an asset that the current owner has that they don't know what to do with.
Right. You'd think they'd like sell tours and whatnot.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it might be hard to kind of accommodate that. Like, I don't even know if you need like a permit or anything like that, because this isn't like a normal neighborhood, I believe. Well, normal as you can get, you know.
Wow, they were talking about Springfield over here.
That's true. Normal's right.
Well, technically it's Springfield 2, because the first one was filled up with trash.
Oh, I don't remember that episode.
Yeah, they put every building on like flatbed trucks and they just move a few miles down the road.
Oh, yeah. Because, see, when I think of that, the one I remember is when, like, the meteor is gonna hit, and then they show that slide where there's, like, a big explosion, and then there's, like, Moe's Bar, and they draw a little arrow to indicate that it is, in fact, Moe's Bar.
Oh, that poor fucker. He always gets it in the deck.
You know, I hear Simpsons these days is a lot better. I haven't watched it in years, because, you know, I don't really watch a lot of TV anymore, but I hear it's a lot better. Like, they're a little bit more even, I guess, in terms of the kind of jokes they're doing, and they're not necessarily trying to be, you know, like, because back in the day, the reason they kind of took off was because, compared to the time, they were definitely not like the typical family you would see on TV, but now every fucking sitcom family is like that now, so they're kind of doing more of their own thing. I don't know, this is what I hear. I can only conjecture. Again, I don't really watch any modern Simpsons. I'm just terrified for any sort of future, really.
Fair enough. But then, something unexpected happened. Homer started to cry.
Huh?
I'm quoting a review from one of the more recent things. I think it's by Super Eye Patch Wolf. It's just the way he said it has everyone laughing.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
Kind of been irrelevant until this point, though.
Picked a fight with a mansion and lost. The walls are very hard to hit.
We came here looking for Kyrie. Then those white things attacked us.
Hey, that's profiling.
Yeah, just to
You
keep
guys
it.
didn't
I'm
have to go
watching
and do
you.
that.
Of course we did.
That's like calling the Heartless the
Cars
black
are for
creatures.
cleaning,
Just, come on.
You're right.
I'm a little taller
You
than
know,
you.
I never thought of it like that before.
Word is, this mansion gets a lot of really strange visitors.
I saw some felted folk going there the other day, having a sing-song, so they were.
Yeah, and Eddie Murphy came here too one time.
Alternate Twilight Town. Hey, Goofy, do you think we could see that crystal of yours?
Well, I'm not supposed to look into the future, but here you go.
Oh, it's my magical fuchsia sight crystal.
There shouldn't be two of them here.
And this is the trophy Cypher gave you.
Where the fuck did you have that?
Fine,
By the
remember?
way,
We just carried it around with you?
Its kind.
it makes me
Same
feel
for the
good.
crystals.
That's the only thing I have in my name.
Blue, yellow, green, only one of each color.
Yeah, it's
But
not
you
possible
got
that
your
more could have been produced.
So,
Nobody could have made
Where'd you get
colors. There can't be more than 4 colors. Come on, right? Right?
The pouch is from the king.
When he gave us money for the train ride, he gave us the crystal, too.
So I know there's been, like, some delays to this playthrough, you know, getting on. Not as much as the original playthrough, that's for fucking sure. But just in case you need a refresher, there are 2 Twilight Towns. There's the original, which we're in right now, and then there's the Data one.
Yeah, this whole metaverse shit going on.
It does? That other town must be where whatever's missing from here went.
Like Kyrie.
I get it.
I don't. Listen, this was really boring. Can we have a fight now?
Oh, now there's 2. Oh, I'm winding up.
I stand like that when I'm waiting in line. I just go, duh, 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 duh. Oh, hey, Mickey's here. Never mind.
Watch out!
It is time to fight with King Michael Mouse at our side.
Watch out for these 3 guys!
Let's go.
I better go super for this.
Give me strength.
Yeah, they just kind of have a filler fight just to, because I know y'all don't want to watch any fucking cutscenes here. Just beat up some people for a bit. You feel better now?
Ah, here come the boots. Look out for them.
I'm so glad that at this point in the game, Zenmus is like, we really have to use our boots more often. Zenmus, sir, listen, they're not very that effective. No, we have a surplus of boots, and we're going to use them.
You've got Roxas' samurais here. He's not using them currently.
Use the boots. They're cheaper. I paid a lot for them, and we're going to use them, damn it. I'm yellow now.
I got something to tell you. I found out where Ansem is. Ansem the Wise. The real Ansem. He snuck into Organization 13's stronghold.
Oh, that big old
And
castle
we
we've been
figured out
seeing
what
on the
Kyrie is.
overworld.
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
did
sure
feel
we're
it was a
right.
little bit threatening.
Why'd you all come here?
Someone gave us a clue.
Who?
Colonel Mustard.
Well, he sort of thinks it
He
might have
dubbed
been
me
Riku.
Sir Mustard
just a
the
feeling I had.
Junior and gave me these
Well, if
clothes.
that's what you think, then it's probably right.
Look, alright, I was just
Maybe
following
Riku's
Hell
okay.
Dragon's joke, okay?
If that's what you think,
I've waited long enough, Your Majesty. Tell me what you know.
it's not for me to say.
But Your
Oh,
Majesty,
We pinky sweared and everything.
stop enforcing
I
the
don't wanna
mystery.
break my promise.
you made a promise to Riku? So he's okay.
Ah,
I
the
can
truth
see him
by
again.
proxy. I love it.
Who's Riku?
My best friend. That's it.
Your Majesty? You got the pouch with the crystal from Riku, didn't you?
Dock Street.
And
Oh,
you
Dog
promised
Street,
not
sorry.
to tell,
And that's the
right?
brand from The Bouncer,
guys.
I believe.
That's enough!
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm trying to think of other, like, obscure as fuck
We're
Square
on our
Enix.
way.
No, okay, this will never happen, but this would be fucking cool. Let's do a crossover with Brave Fencer Musashi. Let's do that shit.
Hell yeah. He's got a sword, we've got a sword. It's practically the same game.
Yeah, why not? I mean, fuck it. You know, I've actually kind of wanted to play Brave Fencer Musashi, because it looks really interesting, actually.
Well, why don't you?
Because I have enough fucking games going on, and books to read, and other things to do. I actually, today, I'm sitting there going, man, I sure have a lot of stuff going on. I need to finish some fucking things, so...
I have many an activity.
Well, I think it's a better problem to have than to not really have anything going on at all. I like to keep busy. I have different projects going on, but admittedly, I may have an issue with finishing shit sometimes.
Oh, I'm right there with you, mate. Don't you worry. Sorry, you gonna turn that super form off anytime soon?
No, I still have a bar left.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to.
Oh, this room's gonna be really unpopular when we show this on the market. Okay. You get this one, right?
All the serotonin that's flowing through me right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is all he has, Spar. Come on, you gotta throw him a bone.
All I have. Wow.
I'm curious, does Spar still have that stand ability? Is that still giving him problems?
Oh, Ghost of the Machine. Yeah, from time to time.
No, it's Welcome to the Machine. Come on!
Okay, whatever. Yes.
I just wanted to make sure, because apparently, I mean, I can see the potential in that stand. He just needs to learn how to control it, and then I think it would really pay off for him.
Yeah, it kind of goes inward and, like, implodes. It needs to project it outward.
I, of course, have thought seriously about what my stand would be actually in real life based on my personality, and I think I have a pretty good idea.
Well, mine's one more time. We all know this.
Yes, mine is Information Society, where I can make a phone call to myself in the past, but only like once a day into like 5 minutes, but I can tell myself in the past what happened today.
I can handle it.
Right. Wouldn't that cause the you of the present to disappear?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. It's a good thing I don't have that power then.
Maybe you should ring your past self and ask what would happen.
What's wrong?
Yeah, let's.
Can't go any
That's
further
gonna
without
cause
a
some
password.
issues.
Do you have any idea what the password might be?
Butt sauce.
Don't like that.
Oh, it's just the name of his dog, Goofy. It doesn't have to be something you know. A password they often advocate is a completely unrelated phrase, just saying.
Yeah, bippity, boppity,
That's it.
boo.
Ansem the Wise loved ice cream.
Okay, what's the name of the flavor?
Sweet and salty nuts.
So I hope you were paying attention.
Liver pepper. Actually, Sky Sugar Sounds ice cream sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Wonder what that tastes like. Like cotton candy kind of deal, maybe?
It feels like it would be cotton candy, yeah.
We'll be here to hold down the fort.
So, we're doing such a good job holding down the fort, I'm sure. Whole place would explode if you weren't.
She was like there for 5 seconds and you still let her get kidnapped by Axel.
See, we all thought the internet was going to be like this, where you beam inside and it's like made of video games and tits.
Couldn't be further from the truth, really.
Are we back in the same place?
Wow, it's exactly the same, just like in real life. That's my nightmare vision.
Guess he entered the wrong password.
This is the other Twilight Town. Roxas's Twilight Town.
If it's not World of Warcraft, it's Overwatch, trust me.
Fucking Overwatch 2 bullshit!
Fucking hate Sombra so hard.
There's gotta be an entrance into the Dark Realm somewhere.
Yeah, it's over there. It's over there. It's behind you. It's behind you. It's over there. It's right behind. There you go.
Oh, okay. You've really got to stop leaving those around.
I wonder if he's going to pick up that giant crown over there.
Ooh, he does!
There we go. We got a puzzle piece.
Her and I can't stress this enough, Zar.
There.
It would really suck if Shodan was in here, now that I think about it.
We've dealt with one MCP type thing. That being the MCP. We can deal with another.
I mean, Shodan is super fucked. It would actually be pretty bad. Yeah, you kids these days probably don't know that. Well, no, they might, because they actually remade System Shock not too long ago, so...
What is this place?
Well, which way should we go?
Riku! Kairi!
If you're here, jump out from amongst the code.
You're not Riku or Kairi.
We're not, you're right.
Yeah, I reside in a similar realm, but the Nobody logo has been replaced by HFC's many different logos over the years.
Yeah, I have to take this to get to my bathroom during the day. Just the doorways to darkness. Yeah, it's dark, alright.
They're like, don't make noise in the middle of the night. I'm trying to sleep, so here I go through my ethereal corridor.
Man, that encounter was worth it, right? Good thing they made that in the gameplay.
It's no use!
Thanks, Silver.
Don't stop moving, or the darkness will overtake you.
That's very funny, because Quentin Flynn actually did play Silver.
Why?
Don't ask, just do it.
I mean, this was also before Raiden, so, you know, we didn't have those memes yet.
You okay?
Yeah, they kind of suck.
I kidnapped Kairi, but she got away from me. After that, Sayax caught her.
Oh.
He's a member of Organization 13.
Not that guy. Did I meet him yet? I think we met him yet.
Yeah, he taunted us once or twice. He did a taunt.
Leave us alone!
Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, this awkward time where you fight with Axel and you think he was supposed to die, but it turns out he didn't die. Because I guess, I don't know if they always intended him to survive, but I can bet you, if they didn't, it's his ridiculous popularity that ensured he did survive, you know, the events of this game.
on the one hand, yes, there's credibility there, but on the other, I don't think Nomura just wants Kingdom Hearts to be a thing where people die and they're gone for good, because the heart is a very mysterious thing.
That's true. I mean, I know the guy who did One Piece, I know he's reluctant to kill people. And on some level I agree. If it's good for the story, I'm okay with characters dying, but I also believe that it's good to keep them around, because then you can keep telling stories with them. They get into further challenges, things like that. That's kind of a problem, comic books have. Yeah. You have to juggle that. That's why people have died, like, multiple times, and it just has not fucking stick,
I haven't brought up SU in a bit, so you'll forgive me if I waffle a little bit here, but there is only one death in that show that matters. Can you guess who that is?
Rose Quartz?
Exactly, because instead of having her answerable to all the bad things she's done and congratulated for all the good things she's done, people just have to learn to live without her. It's also why I don't really get why people were annoyed that Steven was able to bring Jasper back, because ultimately it does more harm to him mentally and enforces the themes of him being some ubermensch who can solve every problem, and he's insecure about that if he can bring them back.
Yeah, I mean, I think for this we have to consider the whole context of the series to kind of get the idea of the themes they were going for. Get away, work! I hate work!
You ever just exploded using every last sip of your life force just to get out of a bit of extra overtime?
Yeah, but I had to go into work tomorrow anyway.
Might have ever done it though.
No, sick leave left. Gonna have to go in.
Well, that's what happens when you put your whole being into an attack. You know what I mean? Not that nobodies actually have beings, right?
I'm looking at a solid form right now.
Go. Find Kyrie.
Let me stink in peace.
Oh, almost forgot.
You did memorize it, right?
Sorry for what I did to her.
Oh. He felt remorse for what he did.
Yeah, it's almost as if Zenmus was fucking lying or something.
Yeah.
Haven't got one.
And that made more sense, really, than just them being not emotioned, but then they act as if they had. It was kind of hard to grok, I'll be honest with you.
Well, their hearts were technically regrowing, so there must have been a period where they were clearly feeling nothing, but after that they were just fooled into thinking that what they were experiencing was fake.
Funny.
Why is he such a bad boss? I don't understand it. If he had more loyalty towards his workers and treated them better, maybe he'd get more results.
Maybe so.
It's minty fresh, just how I like it.
Axel.
I'm not dead.
It's still an effective scene, don't get me wrong.
But I'm not dead, though. It was a joke. Well, it's not Olympia, so eat me.
I'm not using it, I'm sorry.
Come on, let's get going.
And neither of you going to acknowledge that someone just passed away in front of us? I don't give a shit. It's not my friend.
The house is looking pretty empty, huh?
Finally, we can throw a party in here.
Enjoyment watching Axel throw one last tantrum.
You said there would be bitches here. Wait a minute. The night is still young.
He was ready for it.
We've only had one bitch in the organization now that I think about it. So.
Hey. Vexen was a good guy, okay?
Wait a minute. How would that even be possible? We don't exist, remember?
Or something like that. It's complicated.
Goes against the laws of nature.
What about the rules of nature?
Just because they don't allow you to register under a new name on the census doesn't mean you don't exist. Stop being melodramatic.
I mean, I don't exist, but they still reached out to me and demanded I refresh my driver's license, so I don't get what that's all about.
Nothing and is nothing. He couldn't stand the emptiness.
How do we get down? I think the mechanism is broken.
Don't worry. I've installed slides for you all. Whee!
Wee. No, he doesn't even emote, he's just wee. We should really pay Paul St. Peter just to say some stupid shit. I don't know if he does like cameo or whatever, but that might be funny.
I'm looking it up.
However foolish they may have been, Axel has touched Sora's heart.
In that special way.
He will soon awaken.
Awaken, 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 awaken.
and thus the Disney characters enter the realm of nothingness.
Where the fuck were you, Mickey, when we were doing all that?
I don't know, I was just checking out stuff.
I had to go check out my parks.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. Whenever you don't see him, he's just like sat at a table managing his balances and whatnot.
I had to go check and see if they bought fucking Warner Brothers yet.
Hell yeah.
It's a cool town, you know, I like, you know, these kind of dark city landscapes, you know, so I gotta stand for it a little bit.
It's a toss-up for me. It's like favourite final area in a game, like original area, between this and the Remind version of Scarlet and Kylan.
Oh yeah, they actually let you run around that place, didn't they?
Yes, yeah. I like to think that Spa did that for you.
Good, good.
I'm Goofy.
He is, in fact, Goofy. Man, I remember when I was playing this originally, I was back here, I was trying to grind out some of the drives, just to kind of level them up so I get abilities, movement abilities worth a damn, so that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, I think, don't you level up Wisdom by taking out regular Heartless?
I think. I know it's like the easiest to level up Brave because it's just hitting enemies, so I did that a lot, so naturally I was very good at it, but it doesn't give you a movement ability worth a damn, so...
Fucking Brave form over here, you weeb.
I like the idea of running fast and dual wielding, doesn't anybody?
No, Brave is Valor.
Brave, Valor. Oh yeah, I forgot Brave is what it's called in the Japanese version. I always like that name better anyway.
Honestly, both are good. They essentially mean the same thing anyway, so who cares? Good old explosion.
Just looking for a back alley gang, or like a drug deal going on, maybe? It's a little cyberpunk-ish when you think about it, and here's another game I need to play. I have Cyberpunk 2077, and I really need to go back to it.
Donald! Goofy!
Oh no, dudes, we've killed before.
Huh?
Oh boy, here we go.
This is why you play Final Mix. This is the thing that absolutely should have been in the original version of the game.
This was the part in my first critical mode run where I was sweating. This took me about an hour, this fight.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, I've never actually played this boss fight, but it does look pretty intense, especially on critical.
You will learn how to block and counter. If you've been mashing up until now, you will not beat Roxas.
That's my problem, admittedly. I'm not very... I like to be mobile. I typically like to prefer hit-and-run tactics. I like to zone a lot, obviously. The games where you have to kind of be more up close and kind of block more reflexively, I'm not as good at those, so I struggle with those kind of fights way more, personally.
Nice.
This is a pretty cool reaction command, though, because, again, I like fucking crazy psychokinetic blade shit. That's awesome.
And we got a little bit of a limit form to get all tasty and whatnot.
Callback, of course, to Kingdom Hearts 1. It feels appropriate here, especially.
This music is just the icing on the cake, really. What a great fight.
Oh my god, he's fucking dead already? He didn't even do his ultimate attack!
Nope. I saw Spar taking a bit of damage at the start there. I think he was lulling Roxas into a false sense of security.
Ah, man, I'm gonna have to give him a 7 out of 10 for fucking it up there.
Someone from the dark.
Should do 8.5. That's what I gave on basically every Kingdom Hearts 2 boss battle review.
You can't be Riku.
Riku. I defeated a Riku once.
Well, I don't sound like Riku. I'm using Keyblades. Well, I'm using Keyblades. Riku doesn't have a Keyblade to Sora's knowledge at this point.
Look, if he was using Olympia, then maybe I would feel threatened, right?
Yeah.
Just two of the worst Keyblades. Like, what would he dual wield? It'd be Olympia and some other one. Probably the, There's, like, one really bad one that's, like, a short... I think it's, like, let's say Ariel's Keyblade. That one People don't like that one. Let's just have them use that.
Oh, the KH2 one. That's fine, because I fuck with Crabbed Lore. I like Crabbed Lore.
I see. That's why.
Goofy. He's the source of your power. Got this choreographer.
Would have been great to play the. Okay, well, we did play this technically, so. I know I was like this in the original version of the game. I'm like, man, I sure would have liked to play this fight.
Got you.
Oh, wait, there's that thing I could do.
What the deuce?
What?
Wait, that ability that all Keyblade wielders have?
Oh, remember the time?
I want to be able to do that, but with, like, my phone. I forgot my phone. Magic powers. Here we go.
And now, a few extra scenes for Final Mix. They went and made it extra sad. Roxas has just been born, by the way.
Look, we can't call ourselves Organization 13 unless we have 13 people, alright? Now, I would invite that goofy fellow, but I don't think he's on the ball, so...
It's not committed enough.
Horus X.
You feel nothing. Nothing is real. I can give you purpose.
Just buy my course. It has videos and worksheets.
You will learn to speak like me, but in the meantime, your name is Horus X.
Osra.
Roxas.
What if he got somebody whose name was... yeah, it's Sinmus. What if he got somebody whose name was Xavier? Does he have to add another X, or could he use, like, the existing X in the name?
Yeah, just call him Shishavia.
What?
Axel.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, alright? Just listen and get sad.
Or maybe I have it wrong. Might be time to sleep.
At least
Soon
until
I won't
Dream
be able
dropped
to
this.
talk like this anymore.
At what point was this during 358/2?
Well, we're past that now, because we're near the end of... this is happening while Roxas is dying, by the way.
I've been thinking
Oh,
about
okay.
something
Well, dying,
they
but,
said.
you know, later on he gets a body, so,
Roxas,
okay.
Are you really sure that you don't have a heart?
Do you think our boss is
Is it
bullshitting
possible
us?
that we all have
No.
one?
Yeah, he gives us pizza parties, though.
Me? Her? Or is that just wishful thinking?
Her, obviously referring to
I don't know.
name not found.
Yeah, when are they gonna do something with that?
Look inside.
The lady that they can't talk about.
Not.
Oh, I was referring to Shion. The other chick is probably one of the characters from the mobile
We'd
games.
feel it, wouldn't we? And if so... No. Never mind.
Come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Well, do you ever just cry sometimes and you don't know why?
Sora will find the answer
Yeah.
we're looking for.
Xander said I just need to get more sleep.
Because he's me.
You need more pizza parties, clearly.
True enough.
That's what they do when they don't want to pay you enough, by the way.
I know.
I had that shit, trust me, it's annoying.
Thanks.
Man, I miss the old times. Still got it memorized? The day we met, and you got your new name, you and I sat right here and watched the sunset.
Yeah, same shit, different day.
Pretty much.
It's home.
You're not wrong.
Me,
The train.
Painter,
Oh, train. We had so many memories together.
we've shared a lot of adventures.
Remember when Rai
see
couldn't
them
count
again.
the steps? Oh, I remember
I
that.
know
They're
you
good
will.
times.
First he thought it was 8, then he thought it was 9.
You're right.
Ah.
Well, I should go. Sora's waiting for me.
Yeah, I suppose he is.
See, when I die, it won't happen because I'm
Man,
gonna
this is
sit
some
right
good
up and I'm
ice
gonna be like,
cream,
I
huh?
can't leave without my buddy Superfly. Oh, you don't know that joke, do you? I don't think you do. You gotta watch Civvy more often.
Take care. Okay?
Right back at you. buddy.
Now your cod pieces are glowing.
I'm feeling things!
That was just the ice cream melting, it wasn't a tear.
Shut up, you asshole. Whoa.
I love how it just jump cut to his model where his hood is down, by the way.
It was tastefully done, though.
With the limitations of the system, you know?
You make a good other.
Listen, can we go into the FAO Schwartz or not?
You make a good other.
Yeah, we took out those guys, by the way. Thanks for nothing.
Are you okay?
What just happened?
Gorsh, I don't know. You just disappeared. Then me and Donald had to fight some nobodies.
I wish we could have animated that, but we kind of ran out of budget.
He defeated Riku.
Who said that?
That guy. In the black coat.
You're gonna have to be so much more specific.
You realize how little that narrows it down?
You're right.
A black coat means Organization 13.
Does
He
it,
must have been
Goofy?
trying
That's
to trick
profiling. But you're probably correct.
Squall wears a black coat, sort of.
Tifa wears black now, so...
Come on, let's just find a way to get into that castle.
Preferably not via truck. Look behind us, you'll see what I mean.
Oh god.
Man, what a soulful part of the game.
Too bad I'm here.
Alright folks, we'll see you next time when the endgame of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix continues.